Right, okay, so this is what we're doing then. We've got this chest, yeah, we can't run through it, yeah, but if we go over it and we press E, we go down, press E, we get 25 coins, okay, so there's some treasure in that chest. I seem to be a little bit stuck as well. Okay, interesting, alright. So, let me do that again. Because I've opened the chest. What if I do it from under here? Okay, so under press E. Okay, and then okay. Alright, okay, so we need to be careful with that. Maybe put the top of it, maybe put the chest near a wall so that when it opens, the player doesn't get stuck behind it. Okay, right, so how do we do that? Right, well, let me go ahead and let me delete everything so far. Delete that. Okay, don't show, yes. Right. And let me remove it from my room as well. Okay, so we're back to square one. Okay, so I've got this chest here. We can open it. Yes. Now I need to change that. Yours. let's do this together. Okay, so we open OBJ chest. Yeah, we have no events at the moment. The first thing we need to do is give it a parent. Because if we don't do that, and don't copy this, let me reset this to no parent. So at the moment, yours will say this. If you click on parent, it will say no object. And what that means is, if we drag a chest on and we press play, there's no actual collision. It doesn't recognize it as an object, so we can just walk through it, okay? Now, we don't want to be able to do that. So, the first thing we want to do is fix that. So, So, I'm here, I'm with my parent. I'm clicking this button, no, not that one. I'm clicking these three dots. Objects, level, collision, parent, okay? And that tells this object to behave like this object. And this object is set up to tell GameMaker that it's an object and that it's an object that can't be walked through. Okay, so there we go, yeah? So now we can't walk through it. Good. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and let's add a new object. Create. We'll call this obj chest open. My sprite. We've already got these sprites. Chest open here, this one. And again, we need to set this object up as an object. Yeah. So in the parent, we need to set it up. Level obj collision parent. Okay. Right, so far so good. Now we can go ahead and we can close that. Yeah. Now here, obj chest, we want an event, yeah? So when this collides, so it's going to be a collision event, when it collides with the player, but not just collides, when it collides with the player and the player presses E. Okay, so I'm going to search for key pressed, yeah, so here. Now, which key? Let's have key E. Okay, so when the player goes next to the chest and they press E, then we want to do some things. Well, what do we want to do? First of all, let's have a do effect. Now, be careful here, yeah, and watch carefully. If we do this, this is not correct, okay? We don't want it with a line that looks like that, because this just means one thing and then this will always happen. And that's not what we want. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to do it again. I want to drag it, but here, yeah, to the right. And now you see we have this, yeah? So if this is true, Then we come down here and we do all of this, yeah? Let me move this up a little bit. Explosion, let's not have an explosion, let's have a spark. Let's have it below, okay, medium. Now, let's have it minus 20, okay? So we want the spark to appear above the chest, yeah? We'll see what this does. We want to tick both of these to relative because we want this to happen on this event, on this object, on this obj chest. The spark, we can change the color, any color you want. Okay, let's have a green, yeah. Okay, so we want a bit of a visual effect. We also want to assign the variable. Okay, now here, this can go under, yeah? So there we go. And this is going to be obj player dot coins. Okay, so we want to modify the variable coins which belongs to obj player, yeah? Now I'm going to increase it by 25 and I want that 25 to be relative, okay? So I want to add 25 to whatever it is already set to, yeah? And there's one more thing that we want to do. We want to change the instance, we want to change the object from a closed chest to obj chest open. Okay, good. Now, we go here. Important, make sure you're on your instances. Here in the inspector, if you're not on instances, you'll run into problems, okay? Now, our obj chest, okay, so this is the closed one. Let's have it, it doesn't matter, let's have it here. Now, let's press play. Play. Okay, so we can't go through it, which is good. If we go next to it, we press E. It opens and it goes to 27. Now, did we get a bit of a spark? I didn't pay attention. Let's try that again. There should be a bit of a green spark. Didn't really see one. So, spark. Okay, let's have it above the object. Let's have it large. 0 minus 20 in green. Okay, let's try that again. Ah, yes, there we go. Definitely. Okay, definitely. Right, okay. Okay, there we go. And that's it. Yeah? So have fun with that. And I'll see you for the next lesson when we'll make things even better.